Hey, what's up, guys? It's Vermitax. So I've been diving into a lot of Arc Raiders lately, and there's something we need to talk about. We're seeing a small issue in the gameplay loop, and it's kind of breaking the flow for a lot of people. Now, don't get me wrong, the game's hot right now. It dropped on October 30th, and it's already all over Twitch. You got Ko and Shroud just grinding it out. The launch has been crazy, but there's been one aspect of the gameplay loop that's been on the up and up, causing some chatter. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Arc Raiders and been living under a rock these last few weeks, it's an extraction shooter that blends PvE and PvP aspects together. I mean, just take a look at this recent trailer dropped by Arc Raiders just a couple weeks ago.
Think fast. Be ready to change your mind. Up there, the roads are...
You can either go in with your friends, squad fill, or even go at it alone. You can use metros, elevators, raider hatches when it's time to go back, when it's time to extract. Then you go back in, rinse and repeat, and honestly that loop, it's solid, it scratches that just one more itch, and it's addictive loop, and it's engaging. It's got me coming back. So I know a few moments ago I just spoke on Arc Raiders having a potential gameplay loop issue, hurting the flow of the game for a lot of people. But here's the thing. There's this skill called Security Breach in the Survivor Tree, right? And it only takes 36 points to unlock. Now that might not sound crazy, but the one skill kind of breaks the entire loop of the game. But there's a thing, there's a skill called Security Breach in the Survivor Tree, and it requires 36 points to unlock. For those of you who are just diving into the game, keys play a critical role. They're an essential item that allows us to gain access to special rooms and key locations such as gaining weapons and blueprints. Now, that might not sound too crazy, but this one skill kind of breaks the entire loop. The Security Breach basically disrupts the whole loop and lets you bypass the challenge. No need for keys, no need to open things the intended way. You just brute force it. That's kind of a bummer because it takes the tension out of the game. You lose that should I risk this feeling associated. And it's not just about balance, it actually changes how people play the game. When everyone can skip blocks, you start seeing players just rushing objectives instead of playing smart. The pacing gets weird, the fights feel random, and the whole careful vibe Arc Raiders had early on is completely vanished. It's gone. I saw Carnage talking about the Security Breach perk and how it's overpowered.
Now, I am 90% certain they are going to change the way that Survivor, by the way that the 36 skill works. Because right now it is, like, by far, arguably the most powerful skill in the game for those that want to get loot. So, depending on how they change it, which I think they're going to have to, depending on how they do that is going to influence, you know, if that's something I'm going to keep. But, yeah, it's just, it's game breaking right now, to put it bluntly. It's game breaking. Yeah. Way too strong.
Especially for someone like me who gets only a few hours a week to play. When I log in, I want those runs to feel earned, you know? Like, if I find a rare key and get to open a high tier stash, that's fun and enjoyable. I don't want to miss that because someone gets to put more hours into the game versus me who only get to put a couple hours in a week. And if a single skill can skip all that, it kind of kills all the magic that Arc Raider provides. Now look, I'm not dunking on the game. It's new, it hasn't been out for a month yet, it's stylish, and it's got some serious potential. But Security Breach probably needs a little rework. We can maybe make it cost more or change how it interacts with keys, like maybe lets you bypass lower tier lock system, but not everything. I think also